everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video is actually looking back on the past and going through some products that I have not loved and loved. So recently I've been doing quite a lot of videos on hauls and buying new bits, but actually it's now the middle of 2020 and the end of 2019. I got a luxury beauty calendar. If I can insert a photo, I will do now. But the beauty calendar was from Boots and it was stunning. And on my Instagram every day I took a photo of what products were in there, and the other day I thought, why don't I revisit what I received from every day. So there's 24 items, what I still have, what I've binned, what I love, what I've repurchased, and a bit of a kind of empty situation. Not everything's empty, but and just talk you through. So if you want to see what was in my calendar, keep watching. So the first thing, hang on. Oh, cushion. So I did actually write down here what I binned and what I did get from my Instagram stories. So the first thing was the Skyn Skyn Iceland facial cleanser. I didn't like this. It felt like it wasn't right for my skin type. It felt like it was a bit like putting soap in your skin, like instantly feeling like it needed moisture. So I used it a little bit and I didn't rate it. It's got great reviews. I didn't personally like it. I've got dehydrated skin type, so if anyone else has that skin type, you'll probably find maybe similar, but let me know otherwise. The next thing I got was a No. 7 eye cream, and I gave that to my mum. Nothing against No. 7 at all, but I think I was just a bit like, I don't need an eye cream right now. Little did I know. The Pixi Glow Tonic, I've spoken about this before and I wasn't sure, I wasn't sold. However, I'm willing to give it another go. I think I will probably buy it at some point, but it's nice packaging, it's refreshing. I've run out, so I've used it all. The next thing I got was the Earle Lip Balm, which is the super something lip balm. It's a silver one, it's really hard to get out and it's a bit sticky. I've binned it. It just wasn't for me and I didn't want to give it to anyone because I'd already used it. The next thing was, and I had high hopes for this, and I love Bare Minerals so much, but the Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue, my skin was just not having it. It just went like, didn't like it. I actually gave that to my friend, so she also had a beauty advent calendar. She really liked it, and I was like, look, Jay, have it, I don't want it. I just couldn't handle, I couldn't rub it in. You know, when something is just maybe too thick and my skin type at that time of the year was just, nah. Couldn't rub it in, gave that to her. The next thing I absolutely loved was the Balance Me Base Oil. Stunning. This is my first kind of proper face oil that I've bought that wasn't an oil with something else. So it was a face oil, and obviously it had things in it, ingredients in it that was beautiful. But it was lovely, and it came in like a little roller to put a bit on my skin. It gave myself a facial massage, and then a couple of weeks ago, I was coming towards the end of it luckily, but I dropped it on my bathroom tiles and it smashed. I was devastated. So I really want to rebuy that. I've lost my page. Where's my page? Bear with me. And the last thing that I don't have anymore was the Egg Mellow face cream. It's a yellow face cream. I think you can get it from Boots. Actually, everything you must be able to get from Boots because it's a Boots advent calendar. But this is beautiful. I think more beautiful for the smell and the way that it made my skin feel than what it did long term. But it just smelled amazing. I remember putting it on and falling asleep. Sorry about my hair. I've got 5 hair bands in and none of them are keeping it all in. So I put it on. I was falling asleep and I was like, Sean, smell my skin. Nice, no, but smell my skin. And then I get in the next night, smell my skin. Honestly, it smelled so nice. It was so sweet and all things of dreams. Okay, so now I'm actually going to go through actual products. So the first thing I am going to show you is my Clarins hand cream. I spoke about this in my May favourites video, which I'll link below. But this hand cream was just lovely. When I got this in my advent calendar, I was a bit like, okay, thanks. But actually, now we're washing our hands more. I'm using this more, and of course, I was washing my hands before, but we are washing our hands for a lot longer, a lot more regularly. And this has been a skin saviour. It's not sticky, it smells lovely. It's a hand and nail treatment cream. I really like that. So I think I might repurchase that. It's a bit of a luxury hand cream, but I much prefer it. I kept using the Soap and Glory hand food, and I wasn't really getting on with it. So yeah, so that one's done. The next thing I really liked was the Ole Henriksen Sea Rush Brightening Gel Cream. This is beautiful. It smells amazing. It's like mandarins. Feels great. I use it. It's like a vitamin C, like brightening cream that I use. Usually I use it, I've still got a little bit left, but I use it if I know that I'm kind of taking some photos or something the day after, or I'm going somewhere nice, because it really feels like it works. It feels like it brightens my skin up for the next day. So I'm definitely repurchasing that. The next thing I received was this, which I think would make such a beautiful gift for someone. I don't know why I don't use it more often. I think because it's Lancome and it looks so pretty, I'm like, oh, I just don't want to use it all up. But it actually lasts 12 months from opening. It's the Tonique Comfort, and it just smells lovely. It's like a rose scented calming toner. Really, really happy. And what a great size for an advent calendar. You might be thinking, why are you telling me what's in your advent calendar? But I just want to show you things that I've had for a while now. But also, if this comes out again this year, I'm certainly buying it. I'm so impressed. The next thing I got was the Luxe Drops. This is the Illuminating Self-Tan Drops in light to medium. I will not go darker, that's for sure. It really works. Sean was like, you look orange. I was like, no, I don't. I look glowing. It does. 3 drops is too much. 2 drops is the perfect amount. Really, really like these. I don't use them very often. I don't tan very often. I don't know why. I just don't tan very often. But it does smell like tan. That's the only thing I would say. You know, that kind of biscuity smell. It does smell a little bit, but I do really like it. The next thing I got, which I was kind of a bit okay with, was the Elizabeth Arden Prevage anti-aging serum. Comes out kind of bright yellow, goes on your skin quite nicely, smells very strong. You either love that smell or you don't. I quite like it. I love it. I love the smell. It's kind of like packs a punch, and Sean was like, no, you stink. So I used it anyway. But it's nice actually. It's quite nice, yeah. Am I going to rebuy it? No, I don't think so. The next thing I got was a Hoola Bronzer. I actually got the like a little box one, but I can't find it for the life of me. I wouldn't have binned it. But this is the little travel size that I've had for ages, and a little bit goes a long way. It's the original size. It's my favourite bronzer at the moment. It's been my favourite bronzer for about a year. I really like it, and you can kind of really blend it. So I was really happy with that. I received the This Works, if I can turn it round, This Works pillow spray, and this is in like a lavender scent, actually, Deep Sleep. Really nice. I use this in facials actually. I've got quite a few of these. They're really great. I think they're quite pricey for a spray, but they're really worth it. They're really calming, spa-like. Yeah, really happy that I got one of those. The Smashbox Primer Photo Finish. This has great reviews. Loads of people love this. I was really happy with this. I wondered if my skin would be like, nope, absolutely not. I only need glowing hydration, nothing mattifying. Actually, my skin really liked this. The only thing I would say is that I tend to go for more glowy base products as opposed to matte finish, and so I don't really use it. However, this is a great staple for the makeup box for any brides, or whenever I do want maybe just more of a matte finish, maybe for a photo or anything like that. So yeah, really happy, really surprised that I like it, but really happy with that one. Oh, I really liked this, and I'm going to rebuy this, certainly, coming towards the end. The Clinique Overnight Moisture Surge Mask. This is beautiful, feels lovely, sinks in your skin, doesn't get all over your pillowcases. You wake up, your skin feels like, I don't know, what's that, like plump. I really like this. Beautiful packaging, a great gift. If you've got dehydrated skin, this will be great. If you've got combination skin, I feel like this would be great for anyone actually, because it's just a really lightweight mask, but it pumps moisture in. Really happy with that. And actually, if we're talking about masks, I'm then going to go on to my Glam Glow Thirsty Mud Mask. Thirsty Mud. So this again, I think this was in the calendar because great reviews, it's a bestseller. It smells amazing. It smells like holiday. It smells like coconuts. So it's a bit of a nostalgic smell. I'm not gonna lie, I put it on and I always forget it's on. It kind of sinks in a little bit, which is great. But it's like a wet mask. So to take it off, you feel a bit like you're not really taking much off. Like it could do with being an overnight mask, which I know sounds strange, but I think the thing is that I am naturally comparing the two, and if I compare the two, this is an absolute front runner for me. This just smells great. I feel like this kind of makes me feel happier with how my skin ends up after using it. So yeah, it's all right. The next thing I've got is the Bumble and Bumble texture spray. So this is essentially like a high-end, lovely version of a dry shampoo. But that's rude to say because it's not. It's actually not. It's no Batiste or whatever it's called. It doesn't come out kind of like talcum powder. It's a beautifully fresh-smelling texturing spray. And really great if you want to kind of give yourself a bit of back combing, a bit of texture, a bit of cleanliness. Don't blame her. Next I got was the Morphe eyeshadow brush. This is in M461 and it's a really soft brush. In terms of blending, it's a bit too soft for me for blending, but it is lovely if you just want to kind of put the most subtle colours, like I'm talking your kind of light pinks and things like that. In terms of blending, I'm not sure, but it's a lovely brush, so soft, really easy to clean as well. Nice brush, quite impressed with that. Here, okay, so now I am going to go on to this Absolute Beauty. This is the Becca Backlight Priming Filter Priming Filter. God, I get there. This is a beautifully glowing primer. It's stunning, it smells great, it looks great. It is a, my hand is actually covered in makeup already. Classic. It's a lovely kind of, I'd say silvery toned, subtle primer. It's really beautiful, easy to blend, great for so many skin types. Smells lovely and fresh. I really love this. I don't use it every time I use makeup, but I use it a lot. It just looks really beautiful under either a tinted moisturiser or even a matte foundation that you feel like you want a little bit more of a kick. This is a great substitution as well to adding loads of highlighter because it kind of comes under. I'd say this is a cheaper version of the By Terry CC Serum. It kind of has that kind of underglow, and this kind of does the same thing, a cheaper version. It's just less tanny, it's more silvery. And actually, on that note, I did receive this, which is the Nude by Nature, which I've never heard of. I've not even used it. It's the Sheer Light Illuminator, and I think because it was around Christmas time, I was like, absolutely no. But now it's summer, maybe I'll use it more. It's Illuminator, and it's like a peachy colour. So can you see? It's like a peachy tone. So actually that might look really nice with this kind of. Shall we try? Let's have a try. Oh God, this could go terribly wrong. So, okay. This is quite hard to do, not in a mirror and only in a camera. The next thing I got, I'm a little bit embarrassed about this. This is I had really high hopes for this. I think I got this on was this day 24? No, I don't think it was actually. But it's the Fenty Beauty lipstick and the colour was stunning. This is in colour, in shade Mademoiselle. Beautiful packaging. And I couldn't find this, and I found this at the bottom of my rucksack. Open with dirt all over it. But it really is like a great shade. However, my lips hated it. They just went like, absolutely hated it. It's too mattifying, especially for the winter time. Might be better now, I've got a bit more softness to my lips, but I think the fact that it was at the bottom of my rucksack says everything. I disrespected it. I think I might slice off the top, give it another try, but I mean, no, probably won't. I'll probably just throw it straight in the bin. I'd love to try more of their stuff, I really would, but it just did not sit well with my lips. My lips need something that's a little bit moisturising to be able to get through the day, and it just, within about half an hour, I was like, I felt like it was kind of like crusting off. And again, another thing that I had high hopes for, and I think I actually bought the calendar just for this, just to try it out, is the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair. Now, this is a bestseller. Anyone in the beauty industry has probably either tried this or loved this. It is a bestseller from Estee Lauder. It's been around for absolutely years, and when you look online, the ingredients are fantastic, but also the fact that they've developed this into something that is just people's staples in their bathroom cabinet, I had massively high hopes for. But at the same time, I was like, if I fall in love with it, that is, I don't know, £70 for a bottle. It's a pricey thing to fall in love with. And did I love it? I'm not sure I did. The smell itself was not fantastic for me. I was a bit like, have I got an off batch? But I think that is just the ingredients in it. It's not all about the smell, it's about the product. I don't think I gave it as much to go. I gave it a couple of weeks and I was like, I'm not sure. But I used it sparingly because it's only a tiny bottle. I've used it a little bit more lately to use it up again. I quite enjoy it. I quite like it. The smell is just, I think, what puts me off. But if you've been using this for years, drop a comment below and let me know how it's changed your skin or how you feel about this product. It's one of those products that I think I'm not going to rush back to get it, but I'm quite happy with it. And I can see it looks stunning. The bottle itself just looks beautiful. But the last thing I've got, and I was really chuffed with this, and I love this mascara, is the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I received one in a previous advent calendar or a Birchbox or something, and it's just lovely. It's completely dry now, so I need to throw it away, but I really like this mascara. So it looks like that. It's kind of like a fat brush. Really lovely mascara. I just love it. I just love it. And what I would say with this mascara, which sounds really strange, is on your first week, you might not love it. It feels too wet. It kind of needs to dry out a bit. But I find that with a lot of mascaras. Like, I never love them at first. I have to let them kind of bed in and get a little bit drier through the week, through using them, and then I fall in love with them. So yeah, this is a beautiful mascara, lovely kind of pinky packaging. That's my second one of that, and I definitely am going to repurchase that, but I would say this is up there. This and my Benefit Roller Lash are both mascaras that I really, really rate. Yeah, so that was my last. So that is all of my products that I have left. I hope that gives you a good insight as to some products that you were maybe thinking of getting or maybe not. I wonder if that's made you kind of excited for Boots advent calendar this year. I hope they do their luxury one. I pray they do their luxury one, and I pray that I can get it. I got it on a special offer actually. I think there was a little bit of money off, but it was worth every penny to open a door every day before Christmas and get such lovely packages, products. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Hit subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. It means the world to me when I see another subscriber, honestly. It makes me so happy. So thank you so much for watching and for making it this far, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.